All right, well, welcome everybody to today's episode of our Roundtable Conversations. We're glad that you are here. My name is Frank Geringer. I'm the teaching pastor here at Capital City Christian Church, and I am thankful to be joined by another one of our pastors, Don Fankhauser, and Jamie Cobian, who her family's been a part of Capital City for several years now. They're a part of our leadership team here at Capital City and volunteer in a lot of different ways. Thank you guys for joining us today.
You bet. It's great to be here.
Today, we are going to talk about one of our favorite things here at Capital City, an event that we do every year around Christmas time. For those of you who are listening, you cannot see Don's shirt, but for those of you who are watching today, he is wearing his Journey to Bethlehem shirt. Journey to Bethlehem is an event that we have done here at Capital City for 25 plus years. And Don, for those who may be listening today, would you just give a summary of what Journey to Bethlehem even is?
Well, once you say that, when you ask what Journey is, there is a multitude of things that it is. I would imagine that one of the first things it was way back in the day when it began was just an opportunity to retell the story, the freshness of Jesus, and that is something that we want to continue to build in the integrity of Journey. It's become a lot of different things. It's become an activity by tradition, if we can use that word in a very positive way. Yeah. It's a good tradition because people look forward to that with anticipation. Not only people here in our church family, but people in our community. And so it's an outreach. If I boil it down to just a brief summary, I just say it's an opportunity for us as Christians to give good gifts, retelling the story of Jesus, and allowing people to enjoy that time, especially in this time of the year.
Right. Historically, Journey has been something that is a staple in our community, and we're thankful to have it. It's a walkthrough, an outdoor walkthrough event where you rehear and re-see the story of the birth of Jesus, and we are grateful to be able to do that. Now, Jamie serves as the point person for Journey this year. And Jamie, would you share with us, obviously, we are in the midst of a worldwide pandemic. There's a lot of different things that are happening, a lot of things that are being canceled, a lot of changes that are happening to different events. Tell me about the process by which you and your team kind of came to the decision to continue doing Journey this year, and what are some of the major changes that are happening this year?
Okay. So we've had several leadership meetings, wanting to still continue with the journey, but obviously wanting to do it in a safe manner.
Right.
So one major change this year is that it's going to be drive-through.
Okay.
So you can stay in your car, safety of your own car, and still continue down the journey and see all the scenes and everything.
Okay, so it'll just be in the church parking lot then?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. And the dates for Journey this year are December 10th, 11th, and 12th?
Correct.
Right? Okay.
Yes. So we added the extra day, the Thursday.
Okay.
So yes,
All
Thursday,
right.
Friday, Saturday.
Awesome. What are some of the challenges, guys, that you see in this kind of change? Any big challenges that you foresee as we do a drive-through instead of a walk-through version?
One challenge is going to be traffic control. That's
Okay.
going to be a big one. So we will need extra volunteers to ensure that traffic goes smoothly.
Yeah. We have what do we typically average in any given year? Several thousand people go through
2,000
that.
to 3,000.
Yeah, and so if you kind of break that down and you think about 1,000 cars trying to drive through, that's a lot. Don, as you think about some of the changes that we make to Journey this year, and clearly it's not going to look the same as it does, but what remains the same that people can still expect?
Well, again, the story of Jesus, I mean, you could shake it up and move it around, whether it's on a trail or whether it's through the parking lot, but it still remains the same. And in fact, that's one of the things we considered when we thought about, well, should we do it or should we not? And we got to the point where we thought, well, we just can't help but not do it. We've got to, because in a time like this, and I know it sounds cliche, but people need the Lord.
Yeah.
And people need that shot in the arm. And so those things are things that are different. But, when we move from the trail to the parking lot, we have a lot of questions. People are saying, well, what about this or what about this? And it's a renewed opportunity, just really frankly, just to say, well, let's just let go and let God lead us.
Yeah.
And so that really adds an element of excitement to it for everyone, not only that are in the vehicles, but even everyone that are on the parking lot, just displaying that story.
Right. The story stays the same.
Yes.
I love, somebody once told me that one of their favorite things about Journey is just as we continue to move into a more of a, I guess you could call it a post-Christian culture,
Right.
the opportunities to hear the story of the birth of Jesus and all the incredible things that surround that are diminishing because you don't really get that a lot. And so it is such an awesome thing to be able to continue to maintain that and continue to be able to share that story with people in a year where we need a little bit more light.
Right.
We need a little bit more hope.
And we want that to be a benefit
Right.
to the people, just so that they can continue to make memories with their family, whether they're brand new in town or whether they've been here. I know that through the years, the short time that I've been here, there are people who have attended every year. In fact, we've even inquired how many of you have been here to every one, and we do have a host of people that they can't wait for it to be here. Even our people.
Right.
It's exciting for them to see the generosity of completeness over and over and over again.
Right.
It's been a neat thing.
Right. One of my favorite things about Journey is for our own church community is just to get shoulder to shoulder with other people and serve. And as you serve with other people, you grow closer to other people in community, but you're also being a part of something that is bigger than just you, and that's something that I think all of us need. Obviously, there's a few changes happening this year, but what are some key ways that people can still volunteer, still serve, still be a part of Journey in 2020?
So all of our spots are online, so you can go online and kind of sign up for what you want. So this year we need, obviously I already said, traffic control.
Yeah.
We also need outside actors. And with the actors this year, there is not going to be any speaking parts. So
Right.
that should
Everything's
persuade a
going to
lot
be
of people.
pre-recorded
Yes,
this year. Right.
yes.
Yeah.
So no speaking parts.
Okay.
We do need help with the setup of the trail of the parking lot, tear down, and also, decorations and stuff like that. So there's a spot for everybody.
Yeah. On our website, capitalcitychristian.net, you can find a link that you can sign up. And if you sign up, one of our leaders in different areas of Journey will contact you and let you know about dates for different setups and times for different practices. So be sure to do that. I think we've added up. We need a little over 100 volunteers this year.
Yes.
We have a little over 100 volunteers. We can make it happen. And again, we are going to do everything in our power to make sure that it's a safe environment for you to volunteer. So if you're concerned about that, we're taking every precaution that we can, and we would love for you to be a part of a little bit of a different looking journey to Bethlehem this year, but still, as Don said, still the same story of hope that our world desperately needs. Our world desperately needs.
Another way that individuals in our community can help is simply do that, get the word out for us. Just let people know, because the people have asked me in the midst of the community, well, are you having it or not? And that reassurance is an extra gift even that we can put under their Christmas season.
Right. Make sure, again, you go to our website, Journey to Bethlehem, and you can get all the details about when you can bring your family through. But also, if you want to volunteer and be a part of Journey this year, you can sign up to be a part of it. We are excited for this year, Journey 2020. We know that even though sometimes it feels like we're a little out of control, we know God knows what's going to happen, and He knows what's best, and we trust Him for that. Don, Jamie, thank you so much for the conversation today. We're excited for Journey to Bethlehem this year. We hope that you are too. If you have any questions, again, you can go to our website or give us a call at the office, and we'd love to connect with you